Welcome to the Dust or Mud podcast on the Air to Ground Farms YouTube channel. I'm Shelly.
And I'm Rich.
And after 25 years of Rich being in the Air Force, we retired to the Ozarks and started farming. And part of the farming journey, we were kind of enticed by our children to start a YouTube channel.
For almost 18 months, we've been battling with YouTube. I have a master's degree in military strategy and spent time working at the Pentagon in a strategy cell. And one of the things that becomes very obvious as a military strategist is you don't have to win every single battle in order to win the war. Sometimes you actually have to concede a battle in order to move ahead. And I think this is one of those times where we have to concede the battle. We started the YouTube channel and we put up 5 or 6 videos, I don't remember which, and became intrigued with a podcast. And we set a couple of microphones on our bar and set some cameras up and started talking and videoing it as we talked.
Being connoisseurs of podcasts, we knew the types of things that we like to listen to. And so we just started kind of just going down the journey, the path of learning how to create content that people might want to listen to, or at least that maybe we would want to listen to.
At one point, we said we're only going to podcast, and then that didn't really work. The reason we started this to begin with is because our children that don't live with us want to see what's happening on the farm. So a podcast only didn't really work. So we added back in some farm videos, and for, I don't know, about a year now, we've been producing a farm video and a podcast.
As many of you know, we kind of have a lot of different subjects that we cover. If it's on the podcast, it's food and it's freedom and it's farming. But on the farm, we have pigs and we have cows, and we like to cook some of the food that we grow and use our raw milk. And it's not working on YouTube. This isn't working.
Yeah, all of the YouTube coaches, all of the YouTube gurus will tell you that you have to make a single kind of content for YouTube to understand what you're trying to do, because it is a computer at the end of the day. There's not a person behind there that can really see the correlation between the two. What we've been doing with YouTube is every week we've been telling YouTube we're a podcast and telling YouTube we're a farm channel, and it is confusing the platform.
Right. The algorithm computer is designed to find you and put our content in front of you if you happen to be interested in that. And if we continuously confuse it, it doesn't know who, it can't find you. It doesn't know who to put the content in front of. So here's where the war has been waged. And now it's time for us to kind of choose our battles. He was a military strategist. I was not. I was mom. And moms know you pick your battles. And so on my end of things, it's we need to pick our battles. And this seems like the thing that makes the most sense. We have many viewers who really enjoy the podcasts and listening and talking and learning about whatever subjects we happen to be researching at the time. And then a whole bunch of you really like watching us cook keto meals and talk about low carb lifestyle and work in our garden and just that side of our life, a little bit more personal view of what we have going on. And it's high time that we allow YouTube to serve you.
Yeah. We've fought it. We've had friends that are YouTube experts tell us you need to split your channels.
Yeah.
And all of the studying that we've been doing on YouTube has told us you need to split the channels or stop doing one of them. And we didn't want to and just kept fighting it and have come to the realization, like Shelley says, that this is one battle that we're going to concede. So in order or so rather than continue to battle, you know, continue an uphill battle, if you will, rather than to do that, we've come to a decision.
So this channel is going to split up. Air to Ground Farms is going to continue to be Air to Ground Farms. We will continue to do farming videos, low carb lifestyle videos, cooking in the kitchen, especially when it's cold outside, learning how to make fast, easy keto farm fresh meals, diving into just our regular. This is how we live. This is our life, and this is what we do
Yeah,
as a farm.
and we're going to take you along the farm journey. So, as you know, we're first generation farmers, so we're still learning, and we like sharing with you the things that we're learning about farming. We just opened a store. How is that working? We want to share that side of things, like um, online sales through with a farm, sales through a farmer's market with a farm. How is it working with a store and a city and the licensing, and like we want to talk all of that kind of stuff with you guys, because we believe that this type of farming especially is really, really important, and local food is really important, and we want to share that with you and think that this that what we're doing with the farm could really be an encouragement to others.
Absolutely. And on the Duster Mud side, we enjoy learning, we enjoy researching, we enjoy diving into hard topics, to discussions that might not be fun to have, to bring awareness to not only ourselves and our friends and our family, but to you too. And when we all become more aware of the things that are going on in our world and more educated, we can all make decisions for our own lives. And that's what Duster Mud is all about. Food, freedom, and farming are going to continue to be the primary focus of that channel. And right now, in November of 2024, we have had an election, and we believe that the country might be on the pinnacle of shifting our health, and particularly our food industry, the pharmaceutical industry, and some things might be on the cusp of changing. And I think right now is a really good time for Duster Mud to really just focus and really hone in on what is happening in the food, freedom, and farming sector right now.
Yep.
So I'm really excited to announce that Duster Mud podcast channel already exists. And several of you have already gone there and subscribed. And that's what we're coming to you today to ask you to do. If you are a fan of Duster Mud Podcast, and we know there are many of you that are, we request that you would go over to the Duster Mud Podcast. The link will be in the description. You can just click on that, go over there and hit subscribe. And what that's going to do is tell YouTube, tell the algorithm, hey, serve this to me.
Yep.
This is what I want to watch. Now, right now, there's nothing there. Nobody's home, but that's okay because we got people coming.
Yeah, we have a really exciting episode to kick things off on the new channel. I think you'll all be really pleased with what we've got for you.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have other ideas of more guests that we want to have on. We want to build this podcast channel so that more people can learn and enjoy and just share our ideas together.
Yeah, like Shelley said, I really think that this nation is right there on the edge of change. And what we talk about, what you guys like listening to, is so appropriate for the moment in history that we live in.
Go ahead, head on over to Duster Mud Podcast, hit subscribe. If you tell it to notify you by hitting notification, the bell button, it will let you know whenever we launch the channel. Our plan is the beginning of December, so in just a couple of weeks, the channel will be launched, and we will have several podcasts uploaded to serve for you. So you won't have just one to watch. Hopefully, we'll have several for you to watch. And I have a challenge. I think that we can get to 1,000 subscribers before we launch that channel. I do, because I believe in them. We're going to do it. Yep.
It's worth a shot.
You guys are going to tell YouTube exactly what you mean. And they're going to immediately know what to do with the content.
Okay.
Yep. That's what I think. Okay, cool. Well, you guys help me out, make me right, and go subscribe. Okay. And we look forward to seeing you in this room on the other channel. And until next time, bye, y'all.
Bye, y'all.